Today we will study figure of speech. So let's start with the definition of figure of speech, which we call alankar in Hindi. A figure of speech is something which adorns the language. When we write ordinary form of speech in extraordinary form of speech in order to produce great effects, that is called figure of speech. It's develop our imagination and excitement. We can call that it adds color and interest to a language, to the language. Let's see parts of speech, parts of figure of speech. First one is alliteration, which we call anupras alankar in Hindi. Repetition of first letter or consonant sound is called alliteration. We can call alliteration also tongue twister. For example, she sees sheep sleeping. Kamal cooked cupcakes in the kitchen. Do not drink and drive. Coca-Cola, Mickey Mouse. Here we see repetition of first letter S, S, S and S. Kamal cooked cupcakes. Repetition of consonant sound K, 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 K. And here kitchen K. Do not drink and drive D, D, D. Coca-Cola, it is the repetition of first letter C and C. Mickey Mouse M, M. Let's see second figure of speech, hyperbole, which we call atisyokti alankar in Hindi. An exaggerated statement is called hyperbole. For example, I will love you till Africa and China meet. There was flood of blood in the war. Here, flood of blood. It is exaggerated statement. I am dying of shame. मैं शर्म से मरे जा रहा हूँ. I have told 100 times. Nobody says anything 100 times. Mostly we say it 3 to 4 times. I don't think we say it more than 4 or 5 times. So saying anything 100 times is an exaggerated statement. My grandmother is as old as hills. मेरी दादी माँ पहाड़ियों की जितना बूढ़ी हैं. It is also an exaggerated statement. Let's see metaphor. It is called Rupak Alankar in Hindi. When A is compared with B and A becomes P, complete oneness. Here A is indirectly compared with B. For example, time is money. समय पैसा है. समय को पैसे से इनडायरेक्ट कंपेयर किया जा रहा है, लेकिन समय को पूरा पैसा ही बताया जा रहा है. Our soldiers are lions. हमारे सैनिक शेर हैं. बेशक शेर हैं वो. Camel is the sheep of desert. Her face is a rose. And some more examples. Pummy is a cow's potato. He is the star of the family. The snooze is a dagger to my tender heart. Dagger मतलब something चाकू. Weapon, we can call it weapon. He was eager to help but his legs were rubber. Says my moon. The sheep of life moves on. Her dance is a great poem. The classroom was a zoo. Let's see another parts of figure of speech, simile. When there is direct comparison between two dissimilar objects having one quality same, using as or like is called simile. जब दो डिसिमिलर ऑब्जेक्ट्स को हम डायरेक्ट कंपेयर करते हैं और उसमें एक क्वालिटी सेम होता है एंड वी यूज़ एज और लाइक देयर, उसे ही सिमिली कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हर आइज एज स्टार्स ऑफ स्काई शाइन ब्राइट. तो यहाँ दोनों की क्वालिटी सेम क्वालिटी को बताया जा रहा है. स्टार्स और आइज जो उसका चमकता है तो शाइन करता है, तो दोनों की शाइनिंग प्रॉपर्टी को क्वालिटी को बताया जा रहा है. एंड हियर वी यूज वर्ड एज. द स्टॉक मार्केट इज लाइक अ रोलर कोस्टर राइड अप एंड डाउन. स्टॉक मार्केट रोलर कोस्टर की तरह है, कभी चढ़ता है कभी उतर जाता है. हियर वी यूज लाइक वर्ड. महाराणा प्रताप फाउट लाइक अ लायन. महाराणा प्रताप शेर की तरह लड़े. Here we use word like. Life is like a magician's box. You never know what you are doing, what you are going to get next. जीवन एक जादू का बक्सा है, वो आप नहीं जानते कि नेक्स्ट पल आपके साथ क्या होने वाला है. Here we use the word like. The two brothers are as different as night and day. दो भाई एक बिल्कुल विपरीत हैं, दिन की तरह है एक रात की तरह है. Let's see some more examples of simile. Like ruined monument on desert plain. They were fighting like cats and dogs. She is as thin as a toothpick. वो इतनी पतली है जैसे वो टूथपिक. All metaphors can be converted into similes. Let's see another figure of speech, irony, व्यंग. One thing is said and opposite is meant. मतलब हम जो कहते हैं उसका उल्टा, बिल्कुल उल्टा अर्थ निकलता है उसका. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हाउ नाइस ऑफ यू टू रिफ्यूज़ टू हेल्प मी. आप कितने अच्छे हैं, आपने इनकार कर दिया मेरा हेल्प करने से. ओह ग्रेट, यू हैव ब्रोकन माई न्यू ग्लासेस. वाह बहुत बढ़िया, आपने मेरे नए ग्लासेस को तोड़ दिया. माई बॉस इज़ एज काइंड एज अ वॉल्फ. मेरे बॉस इतने दयालु हैं जैसे एक वॉल्फ होता है. द ब्रेड इज सो सॉफ्ट एज स्टोन. ब्रेड इतना सॉफ्ट है जैसे वो स्टोन हो. Here one thing is said and opposite meaning is produced. Let's see another figure of speech, personification, मानवीयकरण. When non-living is presented as living, means quality of non-living is presented as a quality of living. For example, मतलब पर्सनिफिकेशन वी कैन से इट एज वन हम किसी चीज़ में जान दे देते हैं, उसके क्वालिटी को लिविंग का क्वालिटी बना देते हैं, तो उसे पर्सनिफिकेशन कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द प्लांट बेग्ड फॉर वाटर. पौधे पानी के लिए भीख मांगे. दैट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. द मून स्माइल्ड एट द स्टार्स. The tree trembled with fear as the wind approached. The flowers nodded. The alarm clock yells at me every morning. That is the fact. She is so beautiful, the camera loves her. Let's see some more examples of personification. War is the mother of all battles. The wind whistled a high and lonesome tune. Little sorrows sit and weep. The earth shook with terror. Once more the storm is howling. Disaffection reared its ugly head. The sun began to run his heavenly course, youth on the prow and pleasure at the helm. Death lays his icy hand on kings. Let's see another figure of speech paradox, Virodhabhas. One thing is opposite to another in a strange way. बिल्कुल स्ट्रेंज तरीके से एक चीज़ बिल्कुल विपरीत होती है दूसरे चीज़ से. आई नो वन थिंग, आई नो नथिंग. मैं एक चीज़ जानता हूँ, मैं कुछ नहीं जानता हूँ. वी डिड नथिंग एंड वी डिड इट वेरी वेल. हमने कुछ नहीं किया लेकिन हमने इसे बहुत अच्छे से किया. स्ट्रेंज मीनिंग बिल्कुल निकल रहा है इससे. आई मस्ट बी क्रूअल टू बी काइंड. मैं बहुत निर्दयी होना चाहता हूँ दयालु होने के लिए. That is very different and strange too. Let's see another figure of speech, oxymoron. One word is opposite to another. मतलब एक वर्ड कहा जाता है वो जो कि बिल्कुल दो वर्ड होते हैं और बिल्कुल अपोजिट होते हैं एक दूसरे के. दिस इज़ एन ओपन सीक्रेट. ये खुला हुआ राज है. Open and secret. This is two words with different meanings. Opposite meanings, different opposite meanings. Unpopular celebrity. Of course, when one becomes celebrity, he will definitely become popular. Honest thief. A thief can be never honest. Small crowd. Crowd is never small. Silent yell. Yelling at someone is not being silent. Let's see another figure of speech, antithesis. One idea or statement contradicts another in a clause. For example, speech is silver but silence is gold. Speech and silence. This both clause contradicts each other. Man proposes, God disposes. Proposes, disposes. This is the idea and which is contradict to each other. To err is human, to forgive is divine. गलती करना मनुष्य का ही काम है, माफ़ करना महान लोगों का. United we stand, divide we fall. United divide, err, forgive. Human divine. Let's see another figure of speech, onomatopoeia. Sound words we can call. For example, chirping birds, buzzing bee, roaring lions, splash of water. Let's see another figure of speech, euphemism, madhurbhasi. To use mild word for harsh words. We use mild words, normal words for harsh words which can hurt anyone's sentiments. Just for example, died, passed away, jail, correction facility, jobless or unemployed, between jobs. I'm not jobless, I'm between jobs. I'm not unemployed, I am between jobs. This can help you. Handicapped, differently abled. Let's see another figure of speech, metonymy. Metonymy. A word is replaced by closely associated word. Replacing words can be part of replaced word or can't be. मतलब एक वर्ड को रिप्लेस कर दिया जाता है उसके ही जैसे क्लोजली, मतलब उसी के जैसे मीनिंग वाले वर्ड्स, वो उस रिप्लेस्ड वर्ड का पार्ट हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द पेन इज माइटियर देन द स्वॉर्ड. पेन इज नेवर माइटियर देन द स्वॉर्ड, बट हियर pain is denoted as journalism. The crown will take the judgment. The crown never takes any judgment. Here, crown is denoted as authority, king or queen. Another example, the bench took the judgment. How this is possible? Bench can never take a judgment, but here bench is denoted as judges. Judges took the judgment. Let's see another figure of speech, synecdoche. Parts represent whole and whole represents part. That's for being clear. Let's see the example. My father bought me a seat of wheels. Plastic money. Here, father bought me a set of wheels. What we do with the set of wheels? It means we are gifted with bike, maybe bicycle. Plastic money. Here we are denoting credit card, debit card, and which our whole money is deposited or credited. Second example, India defeated England in a cricket match. Not whole India defeated England. Here the team, India is denoted as whole, but here it is denoting the part team, and England also team. India team defeated England team in a cricket match. When we say India won the gold medal, not whole India won the gold medal. One player of India won the gold medal. I hope you have understand this. Let's see another figure of speech, litotext. Litotext. Something negative said, but we found meaning positive. The girl is no fool. Here we are saying negative word no fool, but here the girl is clever. The movie was not bad. Movie पूरा नहीं था. We are using the negative word not, but movie was good. How are you? Not bad. It means I'm good. Let's see another figure of speech, rhyme scheme. The pattern in which the last word and the lines of poetry. This pattern में last words होते हैं lines के, जो कहते हैं rhyme, poetry rhyme. Rhyming lines are indicated with letter. Here we can see the example. Twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Here, star with sound R, high, sky. Here, last word with rhyme, rhyming letter A, B, B. Another example, friendship is wonderful, friendship is grand. When we go through life hand in hand, friendship is beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful, A, grand, hand, B. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have two promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. All with same rhyming letter A. Let's see some more examples of alliteration. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Repetition of so many first letters. P. You can see. Akansha held her head high. Here the repetition of H word, H letter of the word. A big bully beats a baby boy. Here the repetition of B. The kangaroo kicked the kid. You will never put a better bit of butter on your knife. Here the repetition of B word. In a summer season when soft was the sun. S. Please put your pen away and play the piano. Here the repetition of P letter. Come and clean your closet. Repetition of C. The sun made my skin sizzle. Repetition of S letter. Let's see another figure of speech. Assonance. Repetition of the same vowel sound in a line. And alliteration we have read. Repetition of consonant sound, but here in assonance, repetition of same vowel sound in a line. It can be either in the beginning or in between the words. I hope you will understand this. For example, go slow over the road. Go slow over the road. O Dhwani. Try as I might, the kite did not fly. I sound. I Dhwani. The rain in Spain stay mainly on the plain. A. Plain, mainly. In, rain. The light of the fire is a sight. I. Fire, I. Sight, light. Go and mow the lawn. Audhwani. Go, mow the lawn. Mike likes white stripes on his bike. How now, brown cow, ow. There was a fleet of sleeping geese. E sound. I love to eat iced ice cream. Vowel sound is repeated. Ice cream. Let's see your question. Which figure of speech is common in tongue twisters, jingles, and nonsense words? Alliteration.